guys, happy Tuesday. Welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be cooking an easy 7-ingredient banana bread. I have some brown sugar, some Himalayan salt, some flour, some good old ugly bananas, perfect, a little vanilla extract, and baking powder. I don't have any baking soda, but I do have baking powder, so I'll just substitute that, and some butter, and 2 eggs. Okay, we're going to combine 2 cups of flour in a bowl, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I couldn't get the top off of this, so it's a little shake or 2. That should be fine. And the recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I do not have any on hand, but I do have baking powder. You just have to use double the amount. So the recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So I'm going to be using 3 tablespoons of baking powder. You can always add lib. That's the thing about recipes. Okay, I'm going to mix this in a bowl, and I'll be back. Okay, I set aside my flour, baking soda, and salt in a bowl. Now I'm going to add 3/4 cup brown sugar. These are 1/4 cup servings, so I'm just going to dump that in here. I hope everybody's doing good today. The sun is actually out. I'm surprised, but it'll rain later on, probably. Okay, 3/4 brown sugar, and the recipe calls for 1/2 cup of butter. So it's just 1 stick of butter, 8 tablespoons, which equals to 1/2 cup of butter. So just put that in there. And I'm going to mix it up with my good old trusted mixer, and I'll be back. Guys, I made a little bit of a mistake. When I added the 1/2 cup butter, I forgot to soften it. So I took it back out of the bowl and stuck it in the microwave a little bit. So don't be like Grace and make that mistake. So while this is mixing, I'm going to preheat the oven to 350. So I got the oven preheating at 350, and if you're anything like me and you put pans in your oven for extra storage, make sure you take them out of the oven before you put the oven on. Okay guys, I already have my flour, baking powder, and salt in this bowl. I've combined my 2 eggs and brown sugar in this mixing bowl. And now I got about 4 ugly old bananas, which are perfect. I'm going to mash them up to make about 2 and 1/3 cup bananas, 2 and 1/3 cup of bananas. So it's about 3 or 4. So let me mash these up and I'll be back. Okay guys, I mashed the 4 bananas I had, and it didn't quite make 2 and 1/3 cups, so I had 2 more ugly old bananas that I'm mashing up, and that should do it. And it's okay if there's just a tiny bit left over, then that should be no problem. Oven's preheated. I'll get this into the cups, and I'll be back. Okay, I got the bananas all mashed up, equal to 2 and 1/3 cups, and then I'm going to add my eggs, and I'm going to add this into the bowl, the brown sugar and butter bowl, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm adding this in, the mashed bananas. Banana bread is so good, and if you have any that you don't finish, this is a great recipe. No food go to waste, especially nowadays, or any time rather. So I'm going to mix this all together. Crack those eggs in there. Make sure you don't get any shells in the bowl. I know my mixture opens up somehow. I just can't figure it out. Maybe next video I'll figure it out. Okay, I'm going to mix that all together and I'll be back. Okay, I got the bananas all mixed together with the brown sugar and the butter and the eggs. And now I'm going to add the dry ingredients, my flour, baking powder, and salt. So I'm going to mix that in there, and then we're going to make some banana bread. So while that is mixing gently, I'm going to add about a half teaspoon of vanilla extract. I just add it just for a little pizzazz. I'll add a teaspoon. Mix that all good up. We're ready to put it in a pan. Okay, that's nice and mixed. Ooh, let's taste it, guys. Yes, my hands are clean. Ooh, that's good. Really good. Okay, guys, ready to put it in the pan. I put some cooking spray in there, or you can use butter. This way it doesn't stick. And you pour all that goodness in this is a 9.5 inch pan. Look at that, guys. Pour that in there. Okay. Should be good. Smooth it out. Save this for later. Now I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 60 minutes. You can keep it. You can start keeping an eye on it about 50-minute mark, and you can always put a toothpick in it. And if it comes out clean, then it's done. So I'm going to put this in the oven for 60 minutes. I'm going to eat some of this, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, I took the banana bread out of the oven. I cooked it for 60 minutes. And now we're going to do a toothpick test. We're going to stick a toothpick in the banana bread. Make sure it doesn't get lost. Take it out. If it sticks to it, it's not done. This is clean, nothing's sticking to it. So it's completely done. I'm going to let it cool for 10 minutes and put it on a plate so it'll cool completely, or at a cooling rack, or you can leave it in a pan. I have to be honest with you guys. This is my very first banana bread I ever made. And I'm so glad I got to share it with you guys. I want to thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. Remember to be kind to yourself and to others. Stay tuned. See you soon.